Hey there, my name is Jen Geigley and this is Jen Geigley Knits. Welcome to day 9 of Vlogmas. I'm having a slow start today, giving Dinah her daily brush while she pretends she's not totally into it, and making coffee in my favorite mug just because it feels right this time of year. We've got some big, fun, crafty things ahead in this episode. For now, it's just a soft, cozy start, a quiet moment before the day really begins. Come hang out with me. This is the point in Vlogmas where I'm like, what is interesting about this day in my life? And it's not much. So like, what do? Want to walk around my house? Should we look at art prints? Do you want a behind the scenes, maybe not today, but another time of Vlogmas? Let's go around and look at our weird art in our house. That's kind of fun, actually. This is our bedroom, and this is where my standing desk ended up, and I really like this situation. I like this placement. It's working really well. Above that is this piece of art that is a metal cutout. Bo got this years and years and years ago, maybe when we were dating, maybe even before. And it is a man, and we either think it's a duck. It's got to be a duck. It's kind of penguin shaped, but it's like a mallard. And I just love his eyes and his hat and his long arms. And I think he's so cool and weird. And I don't know who the artist is, and I don't think it's even signed. Maybe it is on the back, but I think it might be a local person. This is the kind of stuff we collect and hang up because we love it so much. This is tough not to get a glare, but this is silhouettes of skateboards. My husband is a skateboarder, and it lists like who designed it, who the skater is, and like what their board model name is. To the hallway, this is a Beastie Boys poster of these action figures that they made a long time ago. Now we are in Bowie's room, and don't judge, it's a little bit messy, but that's how kids' rooms should be. And there's, of course, a turtle balloon from his birthday, a shelf full of Yo Gabba Gabba characters and his various medals. Over here is, this is really fun, a giant He-Man and action figure collection that has castles and like things, that he can pull out what he wants and play. Back here is art made by my friend Abby. Abby's rad art. She also works with me at the Art Center and teaches our Art Spectrums class with me, which we are having this weekend. So we have Ren and Stimpy, Beavis and Butthead, and then Bowie, for one of our Art Spectrums class projects, made Andy the Common Snapping Turtle out of like craft foam. So that is like his little art area. We have some original art by skateboarder Steve Caballero of the Yo Gabba Gabba Gang. This is a TV show that we used to watch all the time, and he's also a fan. And now I have to climb up on the bed, and this is a banana illustration print. I think it's an original print by Parker Jacobs, and he was the illustrator behind Paul Frank and those characters, and also Yo Gabba Gabba. So we love this banana print. Lotus has the typical teen room, and my room looked a lot like this when I was young too, with tons of band posters and artwork, and even her band, which is Serotonin. And they're going on tour this spring, and I'm very excited for them. And it goes around to her stuffed animals in the hammock because we were running out of places to put them. And then more posters, guitars, amps. This whole room is full of like music stuff and her record collection. Also in the hallway, we have this painting by local artist Van Holmgren, and we got it because of the G. We just thought that was perfect for us. We got this many, many years ago. Over here by the tree, we have another Van Holmgren that is a skull. And I have to show you the back of these because they're like just as cool as the front. So here's the back of that painting, and I just love how he like writes all over it and paints these little shapes. Super cool. Also, everybody always asks about our vintage fireplace, and yes, it is from the 70s. Ours is a Preway and I think it said 1977 maybe on it. On the inside, I'd have to look. But the interesting thing about this is it is not actually hooked up to work as a like wood burning fireplace. And that is because it has, we do have logs in there, but it has an option to plug it in, and it's like a space heater. I'll see if we have time to do it because you have to dig out the cord and everything, but so it lights up and it has like a fake fire in there and it does blow out like heat, which is super cool. And this thing is in perfect condition. We actually found it on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace during COVID, and we jumped on it just in time. I don't know how we got it, and we got a super good deal on it. And it happens to be the perfect shade of yellow, as you can see. Over our kitchen table and kind of behind the table is this skull guy by Tim Armstrong from the band Rancid. And the amazing handmade mugs that you see me using. The cat one has a little cat on the handle here, and the skull one has a little skull on the handle here. They are by Pip Daddy Pottery, who is a friend of mine. She's amazing, and she also used to illustrate and animate on Beavis and Butthead and lots of other shows like Daria. And so I'm just like, I think she's the coolest, and I'm really honored to have her pottery in my house. She also made my all-time favorite yarn bowl, and she's had this a couple of times at Rhinebeck, and if you ever see these, they are amazing, and I love having a handle. She makes black ones too, and that's what I'm gonna get next whenever I see her again. This big art print that we have above the fireplace is an original, and the artist's name is Daniel Gelikoska, and he did lots and lots of like primary colors, geometric prints, really cool stuff, I think through the 80s and maybe early 90s. This one is from 1992, and yeah, 6 out of 200, and it's called Rudy's Toys. Right by the front door, we have this little Chris Vance print. He's a local artist. And below that, Bowie drew this during COVID, and we never took it down, as a reminder to always wash your hands when you come inside the house. And at the end of the hallway, we have this awesome Beastie Boys show poster from 1983. And over here we have my favorite art of all, made by my children, inspired by the movie Ponyo. So Lotus did this one. They did this so many years ago, of the waves and the little animals in there. And then Bowie did this one of Sosuke and Ponyo and the little fishies down here, and the sea life and the boats. The last thing we have upstairs is this giant swatch watch. Like they used to make these, I think, maybe they still do, but I think they made them for displays in the stores in the 80s. This is an original one, and so we're very careful not to like bump into it, but it is like a real swatch, and we love it. And that concludes the Geigley house art tour. It is freezing here today. I don't know why I'm wearing a t-shirt, but it is time for cozy sweatpants day because I work from home. Thank goodness. I'm so grateful that I'm able to do that. And I think it's a good day for my Magpie Fibers sweatshirt. Look how cute this is. It's like this really light sage green. And the back says Saturdays are for casting on. And I think it's so cute and cozy for a day like today. I forgot to actually light this little Advent IKEA candle until today. And so it's kind of fun to watch it burn, because I don't know if you can see, but each number kind of melts into the wax on top. So there's like a little 4 right there. It's so cute. It's so pretty. Each day is going to take a lot longer. By the time we're down here, I'm going to have to let it burn for like 12 hours. Without getting into a full advertisement, I just want to give you quickly a list of things that are on super sale right now, because it is gifting season and everything is a good deal. And these are companies and brands that I have partnered with, and so I do get a small commission if you happen to use any of my links and codes below. So everything that I'm talking about is on sale. Go to my show notes to see the link and the discount code. Number 1 is the LUMOS light that I use all the time. That comes in all of these amazing new colors, including the yellow, which I was so excited about, plus turquoise and pink. And they have a brand new one out for the holidays that is in red. It just came out, and I do believe they are sending me one, and it's too much. It's too good, but I use them every single day. They are so beautiful and useful, and even in pitch black darkness, you will be able to see with your LUMOS light. It is a magical thing. So go check that out. They are 20% off with the code JEN, link below. MDK Society. This might be my favorite item of all in the list. This is the gift that keeps on giving all year long. Join for 2026. You get 10% off with the code JEN10 below. Babylon Bag Kits. Lotus and I had so much fun making this and sewing it and putting it together ourselves. And I do think I am going to be doing a black one next because I use black bags a lot. It's my, favorite accessory color, but these kits are so much fun. I had someone message me on Instagram that they bought one for each member of their family, and they're going to make them together over the holidays because they like to make a craft together when they get together, which I think is such a cool idea. And then everybody gets to go home with their own bag. It really is such a great, functional, useful little bag that is really high quality. Everything is included. Look at the stitching. We did that ourselves. The hardware, everything is just beautiful, and you're going to love it. So the whole website on Babylon Leather is already 30% off all the bag kits. If you add my 10% off code below and using the link below, you'll get an extra 10% off. So it's 40% off all the bag kits. Go grab one now if you've been thinking about it. They are really, really great. Comfort hoodies and sweatpants. Of course, I have my Magpie Fibers hoodie on today, but I am wearing the Comfort sweatpants right now because they're extra warm. And when I'm freezing during the day in my house, they really help keep me warm. You get an extra 15% off my link below, and everything is on sale, like a holiday sale. So everything is a really good deal right now. It's worth checking out. I think that's it. That's all the holiday deals. I'm sorry. Thanks for sticking with me. It does help support my channel. And so by you using those links, it really helps me out too. So thank you so much. Today, I can't help it. I'm going to open a Lavender Lune mystery skein. I can't wait anymore. So I'm going to open what is supposed to be December 12th because these are all spaced out like 2 days apart through the end of the month. I'm just going to space it out a little bit more than that because I'm so excited to see what else is in here. This was the first one as a reminder of what we've seen so far. This is Dasher. So each skein is named after one of Santa's reindeer, and it's for the Reindeer Society. This is Lavender Lune. She's amazing. Go check out her website. Let's open number 12. Okay, no peeking. Oh, wow. This is Dancer. Of course it is. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. That bright pink, teal, kind of a navy, and then a gold color, and kind of a orangey, like rust brown. Oh, like kind of muted, but very beautiful. And so you can tell how soft and squishy this is. This is, once again, 100% organic, non-superwash merino. So here is what we have so far. Yeah, I wish I could open them all right now, but that would be kind of not the point of the mystery, of the whole month. But this is so exciting. Oh my gosh, they're so cool. Also, Dinah's new cat treats have been a hit. She's actually been eating them. There is different kinds in here. And I think in the middle, it's kind of like a churu, like the soft treats. Looks like there's like a big rectangle. So this was our better one. I gave Erica the other one, the Trader Joe's cat treats yesterday because she has 3 cats and they have to share. And so now they have more, or maybe they'll just last longer. So that is the cat treat update. I also picked up, and it jingles, sorry, a Boots and Barkley little toy advent type thing. And I think I'm just gonna like put this in her stocking for her Christmas gift. Because look at all the cute little things in here. There's little jingle balls and a little fluffy, crinkly thing, and little soft toys, fa la 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 la, and a little Santa hat. Very cute. So I got one of these. They're really reasonable at Target and really, really cute. Let's do Kylie and the Machine for day 9. Oh, I love this. Day 9 is this little rotary cutter. So cute. And it says, the only limit is your imagination. Okay, these are beautiful. Dream it and DIY it. Hold on. Dream it and DIY it with sparkle thread. How adorable. Into the little Geigley in the machine stocking. And then day 9 of hedgehog. Peachy pink from what I can see. Ooh, with orange. These definitely will make a great fade together. I should get them all out and take a look now. I want to see everything together. But peach, pink, lavender, navy, green, orange, hot pink, everything. I love that little burst of color in the middle there. Let's get them all out. These skeins have been living in my little bagoo that has star constellations, which kind of just makes me think of like this matches in my brain. So yeah, it's fun to look. Oh my gosh, look at all these. It's fun to look now that there's 9. So we have lots of these little peachy pinky light tones. Let's see, these 3 really go together nicely. The ones with kind of a white base into these pink peach combinations. And then in the beginning, it was a little darker. So we have a really good variety of all of these different hues. This is maybe still my favorite. Is this number 2? This was number 2. Look at that. But they all go really well together. And such a fun group so far. It's also really fun to have those little minis that are all sock yarn and then to have these DK bigger skeins. Like my mind is spinning about what to do, but I have to see everything first. So lots of ideas. So that is it for Advents for today. That was pretty good. I'm not sure where the rest of this day is going to take me. We don't have any big plans. It is very cold. There are some like nighttime outdoor activities for the next 2 days that I'm like unsure if we're gonna, we're brave about the cold. Like we can handle it. My son goes snowboarding. My husband goes snowboarding. We're used to it. I've lived here my whole life and I grew up in Northern Iowa, like on the Minnesota border. So I'm not like afraid of the cold, but also it's not very fun to stay out and like be in it for a long time, especially at night. So it's a tricky thing. But I do want to go to the botanical gardens. We're going to do that at some point. I'm not sure which night. I'm going to get tickets for that. Then we have Jingle and Junction on Thursdays, Holiday Promenade on Fridays in the East Village, and all kinds of other things too. There's indoor things. My husband and I could like have a date night and go out to eat. That would be fun because there's several restaurants with like holiday themed lighting and, you know, cute things. So yeah, I'm not sure what we're doing today, but that's kind of how it's been every day. Bowie wants to make cookies. I don't know if we have time, but maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I think what I want to do if I have time is just make a really quick demo, like practice drawstring bag. You can't really mess it up. And then if it works out, I'm going to cut a little kit and make one like ready to go for Bowie whenever he feels like he wants to jump on the sewing machine. I think that sounds like fun today if I have time. So I've got these 2 fabrics set aside. I got out my Caboodle sewing kit. This holds all my sewing supplies and it's very nostalgic and it makes me happy because I grew up in the age of Caboodles. This is not my original one from when I was a kid. I don't know what happened to that one, but I would love to find that one. But yeah, where it used to be like your, it was all like friendship bracelets, thread for mine. It was kind of a supply, like a craft supply thing then too, but it was also like chapstick and lip smackers and a hairbrush and probably some really bad eyeshadow and things like that too. So anyway, it's nostalgic and sweet. So this is what is in my Caboodles now. Lots of scraps and scissors and pins and all the good stuff. So my plan for the little gift bags is very simple. And I think if I keep it simple, then it won't be like, I won't be stopping myself and overthinking about like all the different possibilities. I'm not going to use a serger. I just don't want to get it out. I have to have it kind of fit on this table with all my other stuff and my work things. And yeah, I'm going to set up the sewing machine up here so it's easy for anyone to jump on. I have my roll of twill tape. I love this thing. I'm so careful with it though, because I think it's just a light. I don't know how it's really staying together because it seems very, like it works. It's great. I think this is a great width for the ties, the little strings. And then since I'm not doing a serger, I am just going to use pinking shears. I'm just going to make it simple. They're just gift bags. It's not like clothing that we're wearing. I'm just going to do pinking shears around the edges, cut out these pieces, make the little casing, stick this inside, and make these little bags. I'm not going to change the thread 100 times to match. I'm just going to use whatever is in top of my caboodle. I think it's blue. I don't care. I don't care if it shows. I'm not going to be picky about this. I just want the gift bags to exist. Also, I wanted to talk about the Christmas candy again, because look at how pretty it is in the daylight. Because when it was done yesterday, it was kind of nighttime and then the lighting is all bad. I'm really picky about that. I only like to film things like in the daylight next to these big windows. But look how cute it is. I'm glad I didn't make too much because I'm the only one enjoying this Christmas candy. But it was really fun to read all your memories of it and your different ideas and your like little things about it and different names, because I think I don't even know if it really has a real name, but it's so cute and I really am enjoying it. It is actually really good and very tasty. So it's really nostalgic. Some people had said they remembered it being really hard to chew, like tough. And mine is not. It's very soft and easy to chew. It is chewy, but like not hard to chew at all. And it's really growing on me and becoming like a new favorite thing again. And I think it's having a resurgence because other people were saying they're seeing it in stores. They're seeing it pop up everywhere too. So maybe it's back. So let's bring the Christmas candy back. I think you should make a half batch just for fun. It doesn't have to be the red and green. Other people said, the way we remember it, and the way I remember it too, is all the colors of the dots and the gumdrops. So I remember it having yellow, like all the colors. You don't have to have red and green, but it is really cute. It is really fun and really easy to make. So I encourage you to make some just for fun. And it's really good. And I'm really eating it. The candle is down to day 8. Okay, let's cut some fabric. Speaking of caboodles, look at where I keep my empty bobbins in an even tinier caboodle. And I decided to use matching red thread because I did get these Gutermann sets, 2 of these before Joann's closed, so I have no excuse to be lazy and not use matching thread. And I have to wind a bobbin anyway. Am I really starting a sewing project right now? Yes, I am, with 100 other deadlines looming. Yes. But I think once I get in a groove with these, and once I get Bowie and maybe Lotus into it, we're gonna have a whole like tree full of little handmade gift bags, and we can give them to other people too. Like, I am just more obsessed with this idea as I think about it, and we never have to deal with paper again. No more tissue paper, at least for our like gifts at home. I just want this kind of bag. So I am starting with my first bag with squares that are not quite square. 14 by 15 inches, And then my ties are about 41 or 2 inches long, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, I'm going to put right sides together with these little guys all facing up. And then I'm going to make a mark 2 inches down from the top, and then another inch after that, and that's going to be my gap for the tie. And then I'm going to do that over here as well. 2 inches and 1 inch. And then I'm going to pin around, but I'm going to put extra pins by these marks so I remember that I'm leaving that gap. Okay, here we go. Okay, this part is completely optional and not even necessary, but I want to box my corners because I want these to sit like nicely and have some space in the bottom. And so I'm sure you've done this before if you've sewn any kind of bag, but I did this on my tote bags and it's like changed my life. So I'm just putting my arm up to the bottom corner, and then I'm going to push these 2 seams together to make a triangle, and I'm going to make sure they line up and are centered. And so that makes a little triangle here, and I'm going to mark down on that seam 2 inches down. From the point. And then I'm going to mark a line across. So there's my marking for the 2 inches, and I'm going to make a line straight across. And now I'm going to sew across here and trim that off. And then I'm going to trim off this triangle with the pinking shears. And then I'll do the exact same thing on the other corner. Okay, look how cute this is already. I have my little boxed corners. I just went downstairs to where our ironing board is, and I pressed open my seams on the inside, and then I folded this top part down to make my casing. So I folded it under 1/4 inch, ironed around, and then I just kind of eyeballed it and went down far enough that that would cover to where the opening starts. So my opening starts, look how nice that is, right at the top. So I can feed my twill tape through there at the end. So now I'm just gonna go inside and sew this down, and it's gonna be ready. It is so cute, and my people are all facing the right direction too. I'm ready to string my twill tape through the casing, little safety pin. So I made these double long, like that's kind of the length that I made enough for a tie to stick out, because I'm going to go all the way around and have the 2 ends of this hanging out, and then the other way with the other. I have 2 of these. Does that make sense? You'll see. So I have the first 2 ends of my tie hanging out of the first opening, and then I'm going to do the same thing on this side with my second tie. Ooh, I really let that candle go today. We are now to day 10, so we are all caught up. Okay, I knew this would be cute, but it is so stinking cute. It's so cute and easy and like useful and adorable, and I am going to be hooked on making these for sure. I am just like pulling the little ties to make them kind of even on each side. I'm going to put a little knot so they don't slide back into the casing. And why is that so adorable. Why is that so cute? It all worked out so well, and now I'm gonna make different sizes, I think. I'm totally gonna cut, I'll make a few like practice ones, and this is like a good mid-size, I think. And then look at the little bottoms. Oh, it's just right. And then it just, oh, it's perfect. And you can tie it in a bow or whatever, or not. It's so cute. Look at that. Look at that. No more wrapping presents with paper and tape and whatnot. This is how we're doing it from now on. Now I have to make a pink one. And I want to cut a little kit like this for Bowie because that is super fun and very easy for him to like navigate. I'll probably help with the top part where you leave the gap. I'll do the top and the end, but he can do the box. So easy. So I'm in the really long school pickup line, getting ready to pick up Bowie. We all sit here for a very long time. And I don't want to be, it's like, you don't want to get here. Some people get here very early, and I don't do that. But also, if you're at the very end, you have to wait for a ton of cars to go through before your kid can get in the car, and it's cold. And so I try to like time it just right. And right now I'm like right in the middle of the line, which is just right. This is like my weird little quiet time in the middle of the day. Bowie always comes out of school with a huge smile. Like when he sees your car, it's like he's beaming. He can't wait to tell you about his day. We have sometimes been giving his friend Shariah a ride to school, and he feels so proud that he's like taking a friend to school. And he has some really good friends, and he's taking some really cool classes. He's in family and consumer sciences, and he just finished shop class, like, what do they call it? Tech ed, where he made all these things out of wood. With his artistic side, he likes to build things. And so he really loved shop class. And now he's really loving family and consumer sciences because they get to cook. And so they had like a laundry unit. It's just like when I was in school, and I'm so happy they still do that. And it's just fun to pick him up and then hear all of his stories about his day, because he's just like a joyful little buddy, and he's just such a fun, delightful child. Also, you might have seen it in my Instagram bio, but I don't look the part, but I am a metalhead, and I listen to punk and metal and like heavier stuff usually, especially in my car. And so I always laugh because no one here would ever guess like the music that's playing in my car. It's nice. It's like my, I don't know, it's like my little break during the day, waiting in this line, trying to make the most of it with some good music. And yeah, this is my relaxing music, okay? Bowie, did you have a totally awesome day?
I did.
Awesome. Did you do anything fun?
Yes.
Like what?
At third hour, I just did some math in Alex.
Cool.
And I was good at it.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Did you sew?
Yeah.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
What else did you do?
I just did some sewing on some fabric, and then we took it apart with some paper.
Wow.
We took the paper off, and then we just add some bluish things on it. So what I did today after lunch, I went to science class.
Awesome.
We learned about planets.
Ooh.
And we learned about daily dive in a turtle.
Cool. Those are all your favorite topics.
Okay, I'm going to use the sewing machine.
Are you going to thread it?
I am.
Go for it. Wow, do you know how?
I do. It's not like the same as ours.
That's okay, you can try. Very good.
Good job, and then you can put it in the needle around the thing.
Wow, Bowie, good job. If you need help, we'll help you.
I did it. Good job.
Bowie, you did it!
Oh, I did it.
Way to go! That is so exciting. Good job.
1, 2,
Slow and steady, like a tortoise.
Hold it and keep going.
You're gonna go all the way to the corner now.
Let's hold it together. Go.
Good speed. Wow.
Beautiful, Geigley. Perfect. Wonderful. Go. Choose like this. I think we should remove the pins. No. I know how to do it. Always at the very edge by the foot, okay? Yep. Careful. Go. From those pins.
Yep, slow like a turtle.
The pins are the finish line. Okay, now just keep climbing. Edge.
Good job, you guys. Good teamwork. You did it. You guys sewed one whole bag already. We just have to sew the top across. Okay, we have a little after school factory here, and Lotus is working on the third bag. This one is the second bag because Bowie wanted to make a green one, and so she's working on the red and pink. And how fun is this?
Very.
Yeah, they're turning out so cute. Look how cute that's gonna be. Okay, I could not be more excited about this because Bowie sat down and threaded the machine a couple times because it came out. Isn't that impressive that he can do that? And his teacher is the same family consumer science teacher that she had. So they're learning to sew from the same person. And Lotus jumped in with her sewing knowledge that she's already had. And I just showed her how to box out the corners. Hold that up because it's so perfect.
I can't.
Okay.
I have to measure.
But yeah, I think we're all hooked on making these bags together. I was just happy with my first one from today, and now I think we're gonna have 3 by the end of the day.
Maybe more.
Maybe more. Hold that up, that is so cute.
Ta-da.
Or it will be when we turn it inside out. Okay, so now I have another one ready to do the casing next. And this one, oh my gosh, look how cute that is.
Look at my corner.
It's so
Oh my
cute. So I have been going down, I've been leaving her to sew. I run down and iron and press these this thing together. And so we have like a little assembly line.
They're a little off.
That's okay. They're turning out so cute. These are such a low stakes project that they can be a little wonky because Bowie went a little woo on this one, and you're not gonna even be able to tell. We're just sticking a little thing in it, a little gift.
Right.
It's so cute. Look at that cool fabric. Look at this. We have so many bags. They look so good. And we'll stop at the end and we will thread all the 12 little ties through them at the end. We're gonna have at least 3 gift bags done.
Yeah.
Bowie, good job on your first sewing project at home. Are you gonna tell your teacher what you made?
Yes.
Should we make her a little one to give her with the Trader Joe's chocolates?
That's a good idea.
All right, let's finish these up.
All right.
Good job, everybody.
You're welcome.
Okay, wow. Look what we made after school. Bowie, what do you think of sewing?
Good.
You want to keep making things?
Sure.
Tell me what you want to give to your teacher.
The chocolate.
Yeah, so we're going to make a little bag to give your sewing teacher the chocolates from Trader Joe's. And then what do you want to give to Miss Moore?
Sprite cranberry can.
Yeah, so we can make a can-sized bag and put that inside for Miss Moore. Do you want to do that?
I will.
That is such a sweet idea.
Because I know Miss Moore loves Mountain Dew and Sprite cranberry.
That is so thoughtful. She's gonna love that. That is all the fun and excitement I have for today. That was a lot. This is like really making me so happy and so excited. But this is not the last of the tote bags. I am making more in different sizes and different fabrics. And so stay tuned for more. I will talk about other things, I promise, but I am gonna be a little obsessed with this until we have enough for under the tree, at least for our family here at home. Because it's so fun. Look how cute that is. So thanks for hanging out with me here today while I sewed my first little gift bag. And it's so dorky to say it, but please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. I really appreciate you being here. Stop back for more tomorrow. Also, I have a channel membership if you would like to help support Vlogmas and my efforts as I make a video every single day in December, because it is a lot, but I really enjoy doing this with you and spending the holiday season with you and doing little projects like this. Like this morning, I didn't even know what I was gonna do today, and now I have a beautiful little gift bag. So you just never know. So stop back tomorrow for more. Please take care. I hope you have a little time for some creativity today in your life, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.